Hello, here are some things that are gonna make your Subnautica 2 experience more enjoyable. So first, I'm gonna leave links in description for fragments, for habitat builder, for Tadpole, and maybe some other tools, maybe Sonic Resonator. Scanner is easy to find, so I think that's not needed. But anyway, you need to get these fragments as soon as possible. Maybe you won't be able to build them immediately because of materials required, but at least unlock them. So when it comes to habitat builder, the most important thing, I think, is this beacon. So it only requires 1 copper and 1 titanium, and you're gonna have plenty of resources. Just if you have extra resources, just build more lockers or whatever. So why is this important? As you place the beacon, you can rename it, and you can name it literally anything. Like there's a limit of, I don't know how many characters there was. This is the limit. And it stays here forever, and you can place, I don't know if there is a limit, I placed more than 50 and they all stayed. So when you visit a location that you think you're gonna need later, literally mark everything, even if you don't think you're gonna need later, but it seems important. So why? Because, for example, it's like 1 copper, 1 titanium, right? It's like only 2 resources. Like now if I go down this hole, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna find those resources immediately. I see 1 titanium here already, and copper is somewhere here. I have to look slightly closer, right? And so you marked it, and now you know where your place is. But let's say you wanna come back to that place. It's gonna take you at least, I don't know, maybe half an hour, depends how long you've been there. And this way you only wasted like 2 resources to make it, and you know exactly where this point are. So this is extremely helpful. This is like your best friend. You're looking at it. Okay, the next thing, Tadpole. Like I also made like swimming comparison and Tadpole comparison. Like it takes, I think I did 240 meters or something, and it takes more than a minute to swim there, even with improved fins. Like you lose maybe 10 seconds, I forgot exactly how much. I maybe also leave that in description. But with Tadpole, you do that distance in 30 seconds. And then there's some things that you have to go like 1,500 meters like in one direction. So this is gonna like really reduce your time having to, you know, to go from place to place, and also like you have to keep mind on the oxygen, like the resources, right? So really helpful. Maybe you won't have this upgrade, these traces. There's like 2 of them. This one is slower, but it's like has this like seeds and stuff. This one's like way faster, and also you can upgrade them. There's like, if I can get to the upgrades, as you open these upgrades, you can build these upgrades that increase the depth, reduce noise, and engine to reduce the battery cost and stuff like that. There's more upgrades. So yeah, again, I'm gonna leave the link to the Tadpole. Even the first one is like fast enough. This like upgrade helps. This like traces, right? It's gonna make it faster. This one is more faster than this one, but until you find at least get this Tadpole, it helps very much. Okay. So just like this beacon, Tadpole has also a marked location wherever you leave it. If you go here to signal, and then you can mark Tadpole. Now wherever you go, it's gonna stay marked on your world, like not the map, because you don't really have the map, but you will always know the location and the distance, how far you are away from it. Like, okay, it starts counting from 20 meters. If you're closer, it doesn't show. It doesn't need to. You're looking at it, but yeah. And also when it comes to beacon, let's see, I have one like pretty far up. So this, for example, metal farm, it's, you see, more than 2,000 meters away. This is how important this is, since you don't have a map, right? If you knew it was far away, in which direction, right? Now you know exactly in which direction and exactly how far away. And now again, look at the swimming speed, how long it takes just to get few meters. You need Tadpole. And also there's this like arms, I forgot, Wakemaker I think it's called. It helps swim faster, but you can use it where you cannot fit the Tadpole, because Tadpole is like way faster, right? So maybe I'll put the link to that also. Okay, let's go to interior facilities for production. So you have Fabricator, you start with this one in your pod, but not everything is unlocked as you scan things. So wherever you go, whatever you do, just scan everything. For example, if you find these basic or improved fins, you need to scan them to unlock it here in equipment. Like that goes for literally everything. And there are few things that you cannot craft here, even though they're tools. So for example, this sonic resonator and scanner, you need bioscanner and how is this one called? Feedback resonator. Okay, so you need to use modification station. When you find these modifications, if you like go here, get materials, use one scanner, you can create bioscanner, and same for feedback resonator, right? You need sonic resonator plus these materials to create feedback resonator. They're improved tools that you're not gonna need sometimes later in the game. One more reason why you should scan everything, especially with bioscanner, is if you go to biolab and you can have these active biomods and passive biomods. So as you can see, these that are locked, it says what creature you need to scan, and then you will unlock these passive and active bonuses. And also processor, you can create Ignos here, you can create some biofuel, water and meds. And obviously to power all of this, you need, well, power. And you can generate energy with these tools, but again, you need to scan these tools to unlock them. So this, for example, hydroelectric turbine, that's good for these currents. You can see those currents as you go through the game, and then they generate a lot of power. And the other depends on, like, solar is obviously for sun, doesn't work deep in water, and means self-explanatory. Also, to create a tadpole, you will need to build this moon pool. You will need to place it somewhere inside, and then on top of that you need to build vehicle fabricator. This is to build the vehicle, and then you also can place the station in this, like a tadpole dock, but that's really not important. You can just leave it anywhere. This is only if you want it to attach to your base. And speaking being attached to the base, what happens if you go to this place that's more than 2000 meters away and you die on your way? So you need to build bases on your way as you explore. And the most important things in those bases is probably Biobed. You can interact and set your, like it's not resurrect, it's called something else, I forgot what. But you basically get resurrected at the point where you interacted, that you set your biobed, right? So just create small room, put your biobed. If you're somewhere far away, in case you die, you have safe point close to where you want to be. Oh, and also these scanner stations are also very helpful. So when you build this scanner station and interact with it, there's like all signals you can follow, right? So if you need some of these resources, it tracks everything in this range that shows here. It's like 300. And let's say I want this, like a bloom infestation, and it will show me the, like, all the locations available in this range. And then you can click any of these 3 dots, and then it will track it and show you the map. You see how it's like showing bloom infestation 265 meters. And you can only track one point with one scanner station, but if you build multiple, then you can like select, like, on each station, like another objective that you can have marked at the same time. So you know, like, so you don't forget, for example, oh, I marked this one, and then when you come back, oh, did I mark this one or this one? If you build 3 and mark all 3 at the same time and go to all 3 at once, then you will know that you visited all 3. Okay, is there anything else? There are also other useful stuff like this battery terminal to recharge your batteries, then power cell terminal to recharge your power cells, bioreactor to convert biomaterial, this power storage to harness excess power and stuff like that. Then decorations you don't really need. And we talked about power. These are all base building that you don't really need. Maybe this portable stuff, like all this is useful, like work light can help you, like oxygen generator, very useful. Beacon, obviously the most useful of all of these. Portable locker helps with gathering resources. Dive elevator I actually didn't use. It's not useless, like it saves a little bit of time, but if you don't have resources, like it's a waste, you can just dive down. Well then oxygen, right? Well, depends. I didn't find it very useful. Furniture, this is all decoration, and cultivation. For example, metal farm is, as you saw, it was marked 2000 meters away. So this, to scan this, it's gonna be like very late unless you swim there at the beginning, which is not very smart. And also grow bed to grow some of these plants, right? I think that's all. If I remember something, I guess it's too late. Won't be able to edit, then I'll have to take this down and re-upload again, but maybe, I don't know. Well, it's all helpful that I can remember right now. That's all. See ya.